Hi, I'm Pastor Tay, and today I want to talk to you about the bad situations in our lives. Now, bad things happen to us for a number of reasons, and many times it's related to our mistakes and sin. But this Java is about those things that happen though we are innocent and have not sinned. Let's not be too simplistic and conclude that all bad times are a direct result of some sin in our lives. Life is not that simple. Sometimes God allows suffering to come into our lives for other mysterious reasons. Consider the man born blind in John chapter 9 verses 1 through 3, where it says, "As he went along, he saw a man born blind from birth. His disciples asked him, 'Rabbi, who sinned, this man or his parents, that he was born blind?' 'Neither this man nor his parents sinned,' said Jesus. 'But this happened so that the works of God might be displayed in him.'" This is an incredible truth. Somehow in God's mysterious plan, this man was born blind, that his blindness was for a greater purpose. And so we cannot assume that there is always a direct relationship between sin and suffering. And all this means is that life is not as simple as a cause and effect dynamic. Remember that how a simple cause and effect relationship can be, that there is a cause and then there is a direct effect that comes from it. But life is not that simple. Life is mysterious and complex because there is a God. And this God loves you and me, and he has a greater purpose for you and for me. And this greater purpose will often override the cause-effect dynamics in this world. So we ought to be careful in the way we counsel others. Actually, you and I need to be careful in the way we counsel ourselves. Let's confirm today that our suffering might not be a direct result of our sin, but part of a greater purpose that God has for us. Such a deep and profound truth should cause us to be humble and quiet before the Lord and others. We should be slow to speak and quick to listen. We should then be waiting on the Lord for his will to be made more clear. We should also be patient, because if God's greater purposes are at play, well, then it will take time for his plan to unfold in our lives. And so it may be wise to resist demanding justice and resolution today, but be long-suffering for a future resolution. In the case of the man born blind, he was born into that situation, but the greater purposes did not come to him until later in his adult life. If you're meeting in a small group, you can pause now to discuss the mysterious work of God in your life. Share experiences and insights into your suffering without apparent sin in your life. What have you learned? Are you going through something like that right now? Ask others to help you understand the big picture that will lead to a greater purpose. What is God trying to teach you? What character developments is God working in your life? Where is God trying to take you? Take time to pray for each other, pray for wisdom and patience and courage and inner peace. Pause now. Take time to meditate on the mysteries of God in this world and in your life, and it may cause you to accept your current situation for what it is, and knowing that there will be a greater tomorrow. Continue to be faithful in your current situation, no matter how bad it is, so that God's work might be displayed in your life. John chapter 9, right? Like the blind man, you have been born for a greater purpose and for a greater display of God's work. Remember this great truth today, for it is your inspiration towards a greater purpose for your life.
Thanks for joining us for a devotional drink today. If you love almond lattes, click here to subscribe so you know when the next one is ready to enjoy. Visit our website for resources for every chapter of your life. And if you're thirsty for more, click here. See you next time. May God bless your day.